morning from a very wet Florida. It's raining, and for some reason we're out on the balcony.
You're not showing your crotch was the way to show it's raining.
I showed my knee, not my crotch. God.
Yes, I'm in my pyjamas.
Having some morning coffee in the rain.
Yeah, in dinosaur pyjamas. What of it?
Yeah, and yeah, this is starting to bounce down. We should probably.
Okay, we can officially go in now because we outlasted the balcony that's like diagonal to us.
Well, to be fair, the rain is raining at them.
Oh, there's alarms and all.
There's alarms going off now. Okay. But yeah, the balcony sort of retreated in because the rain is blowing into the balcony.
I know, but it was about our honour. I had to defend our honour. We had to be the last.
Look, the UK does not get weather like this very regularly. This is a normal occurrence for Florida.
True.
Still, it's nice to be out in like 20-degree rain. Although I am wearing a brand new t-shirt and I'm clean, so...
I'm just in pyjamas.
Run, people, run.
I am so glad that we've got our waterproofs.
Yeah, I brought my McLaren waterproof. It probably won't survive a good hour or two in this rain, but...
Oh, my Williams one absolutely will not. But, equally, we ain't the poncho life.
Yeah. To be fair, I think today is actually going to be a bit of a washout day looking at the weather, but unfortunately...
I bought Genie Plus before I checked the weather.
Yeah, we had the curtains closed and everything, and we just sat there, booked Genie Plus, got Test Track, then opened the curtains to... Yeah. I mean, maybe we should consider asking guest services if there's any sort of refund policy, which I think isn't, but... Oh well, we're gonna stay here as long as we can, and then run inside, and then maybe try to go out if it breaks. Maybe.
So I'm guessing through the powers of logic, the Skyliner's off.
Yeah. We're not getting to Epcot via the Skyliner. It's gonna be a great big rainy day in Epcot.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Riviera Resort. If you're just joining us, we are on our way to Epcot.
So we're now in Epcot. This morning we booked Test Track, but we did it quite late. It was about 8:15, and the earliest we could get was 6:05 tonight. When it then started raining, like, all the times went haywire, so we actually cancelled that Genie Plus booking and booked it again for 20 past 10, which it's just coming up to now. So we're going to head over to Test Track. It looks as though it is back open after the rain, and see if we can get that in. And then if that is the only thing that we do on Genie Plus, I don't actually mind, because we've essentially paid individual Lightning Lane prices for Test Track, and given that the queue is already over an hour, I think, when I looked. Obviously, that was when I looked, and that was 20 minutes ago, and it's starting to rain again, so might not be open when we get there. We'll see. How cool is this? Like purple melting nesting, and there's just loads of little nesting boxes. Adorable. For the one we designed, 176 for the one that Andy just randomly said, hey, I'm here. But top design is only 232, so we're not far off. Absolutely love Test Track. We'll never get tired of going on Test Track. But considering we only went on it the first time in February, but that was mainly because it had been closed the time before that. So just love it. Basically get to pretend that I'm a Scalextric's driver. It's ace. I think we're going over towards Nemo, did we say?
Yeah.
Because it's under 10 minutes and we've never actually done the Nemo ride, so 10 minutes might as well. Change of plan already. I just had a look, cancelled a Genie Plus that we had for later in the day and rebooked one for now. So we're going over to Living with the Land, which is currently on a 35-minute wait, but we've got Genie Plus that starts in 5 minutes, so by the time we get there, and then hopefully I'll be able to book Soarin for straight after once we've checked in. And if not, then we'll go and do Nemo and maybe Turtle Talk if that's on, because I love Turtle Talk. That's a new plan. I mean, the next clip you see might be me saying again, change of plan, because this is basically how we do it. Is we're not like, we don't set a plan, we just kind of go with the flow, and touch wood, it seems to work for us that we seem to always get on pretty much every ride that we want to, so just going to keep going with it. Team Figment in our house. If you don't like Figment, I am silently judging you because he's adorable. How can you not like him? Imagination, a dream can be a dream come true.
Just had a nice little sit down in the DVC lounge. We do it every time we go through Figment because why not? You know, like, never going to complain about free drinks even though they are thimbles. But
hey,
it's somewhere to sit out the sun with air conditioning for 10-15 minutes. So
well, an hour as we've just been.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
So
I'm now nicely refrigerated and now we're in time for Soarin. And then also just after that we've got SpaceShip Earth. So
yep. And now the sun has decided to join the party again. So
I feel silly carrying my waterproof round.
yeah. Same.
Row 2 on Soarin, which I like. The first time we went on it, we did row 1 and it was just a bit too much for me, like knowing there's people under me and just not very good with that kind of heights and control in my mind, even though I know you've got like seatbelt on and stuff. So we've always been row 3 since, but we got randomly put on row 2 and I'm okay on 2, so yay, it's little baby steps up to being able to do the top row again. And now we're just heading over to SpaceShip Earth for our next Genie Plus to go and thank the Phoenicians. Around us because you totally can't see us properly, but we're going to go flying off. Yay! There we go!
Look at the number of lights on the UK.
Wow! So many more lights than in February. Crazy. A full like 2 hours or so, maybe more, probably more like 3, since I said we were going to go and do Nemo. We're now actually going to go and do Nemo.
Nemo, I am not going to lose you again. Do you hear me? Nemo! Nemo, where are you, son?
I really liked the Nemo ride. It was very cute.
Yeah, it's the first time on it.
It's a cute little ride.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah. But then we came off and Turtle Talk with Crush was like 2 minutes away, so we
Yeah.
were like, that's got to be done.
Yeah, just get in there and...
So I love it so much.
It's so fun, especially when you have a lot of kids in there. It just seems to descend into almost chaos every single time.
It's just kids who just don't know where they're from or what the name is.
Yep. What's my name? I don't know.
Although this one, the best thing was when the guy is like the controlling the crowd.
handler.
And, yeah, the handler, that's a better word. Literally was like, who knows who we're going to meet now? And every kid shouted, Nemo! And he went, that's right, Crush! I don't know why, it just cracked me up. And then Crush telling all the kids to make sure they use the word dude as much as possible for the rest of the day because the parents are definitely going to love it.
And as we were walking out the queue, all you could hear was kids going, dude,
Dude.
dude,
Dude.
dude, dude.
Did you say that to the parents? Like, there's one parent who was like, you can't call me dude all day. And the kid was like, I can, dude. I also made a purchase.
Walking out through gift shop as a standard issue. But Joe,
Jack wanted me to go through the gift shop so I could get an otter. I love otters. So now this otter can live with my other otter.
what do you mean? Was it offer?
You've got an otter that you got me for Christmas.
Oh right,
And
yeah.
he lives on
yeah.
he swims on his back.
I thought you were about to say we got an otter the last time we were going through here, and I'm like, what?
But what should I name him? Other than the fact that he's utterly brilliant.
Orville.
Orville the otter.
Yeah.
Orville the otter it is. We've officially now, with the exception of Figment on Genie Plus, Frozen, which we can't get, Ratatouille, which is a paid extra and is identical to Paris, so we're not paying to go on something we've been on loads of times in Paris, and Mission Space, which, no thank you, I don't need to throw up.
Nope.
We have completed Genie Plus for the park.
Which isn't difficult in Epcot,
No,
I'll
it's
be
not.
honest.
No,
So,
and had we noticed the rain before we purchased it, we wouldn't have purchased it. But,
Yeah.
you know,
I don't know if you said earlier or not, but we purchased Genie Plus and then opened the curtains. That is a mistake we will never repeat ever again.
yeah. But you know what? You go with it.
And
We
now the
paid for
thunder's
it,
rolling.
so yeah. I would quite like to go get something Japanese for food. It's
Yeah.
now nearly 20 past 3
It's
actually.
like, I'm really tired. We're going to make an early exit from the park.
Yeah, but
and,
let's get some food first.
And we're
So
going to get some food on the way out,
should we
yeah.
go to Japanese quick service / the stalls that they've got there
Yeah,
for?
we've never been to the Japanese quick service, even though we absolutely love Japanese food, so let's try that.
Yeah. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think the Skyliner's going to be running because it looks like Mordor over there. It is so much darker than the camera is making out as well. And that's thunder that you can hear. I've never seen clouds like moving so quickly and so dark. And now I'm going to channel my inner Gandalf by saying, run you fools, because we want to get to Japan over there before that comes in. Well, we made it to the Japan quick service, but we got a bit wet in the process, didn't we?
Yeah.
And now the mobile phone signal has disappeared, so we
And
can't
the
use
Wi-Fi's dead.
and the Wi-Fi, so we can't use mobile order. We have got a semi-dry spot. I mean, you know, it's a river at my feet, but it's semi-dry. The rain is, I think, in for the day now, though. And unsurprisingly, the Skyliner's not running, so to get back to our resort, we'd have to walk all the way back to the front of the park to get a bus. So I think we're just going to hang out on World Showcase until it passes over, because they will operate the Skyliner in the rain, just not in the thunder and lightning. So maybe once that passes over and it's just raining, it'll come back on and save us getting drenched walking to the front of the park. Maybe. Who knows? The clouds finally moved enough that we could see the menu and stuff, so Andy went in and got 2 chicken cutlets. Chicken cutlet curry. They look pretty good.
It's good. Good.
And we've managed to move to a table that is drier.
Drier,
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's not dry, but it's drier. So, you know, everything's coming up Millhouse. So, our thing of we don't want to walk to the front of the park, we actually don't need to. If the Skyliner's down, you can get a bus from International Gateway and just keep right to Disney's Beach Club Resort bus area. Which we didn't know. So when you get to Beach Club, if the Skyliner is down, there's loads of buses pulling in that just say Jiminy Cricket as the destination. So if you speak to the person who is like controlling the buses, they basically, you say where you want to go and they direct you to the relevant Jiminy Cricket bus. So we're currently kings and queen of the bus because there is nobody else on our bus, so it's basically just a direct service to Riviera, which is awesome. And dry, so you know, winner. Back in the room now, and we're going to sit on the balcony with ice creams, and we've just been and bought a bottle of bubbly from the resort shop, so this is going to be us for the rest of the day, I think. Drinking, watching the world go by, waiting for the next thunderstorm. Which of course, if you position the camera right, doesn't look like there's going to be a thunderstorm at all because it's clear blue skies now, but there are still some big old black clouds lurking around, so I don't think it'll be long until the next thunderstorm. And right on cue is the rain. Definitely made a good decision in getting out of the parks when we did.